Hello, welcome, Cavature. In Magic the Gathering Arena, let's have a look, an early look at my Xanathar deck, and this will be for Standard. Yesterday I did a few more pulls and I got a second get of him. At first I was like, oh my god, I used a wild card to get this guy, but having two copies does make it easier to use in Standard, so I guess I am happy about that. But I'm using a black and blue deck. And then Xanathar, he costs 6 in all, so it'll be a little while before he can come out. So in the meantime, I have a lot of Death Touch guys from black, just to kind of protect myself. And then also flying from both black and blue. They're there to sort of block other flying creatures, but also maybe do some damage in the short run or the long run. Okay, I used a Scry. I thought I had enough lands, so we'll put that on the bottom. And I have my Plague Rats out, I think it was. And they are also using black. Okay, there's a new card from Dungeons & Dragons, 2/2 Death Touch. If they hit me, they will go into the dungeon. Okay, and then I pulled a counter spell, and I have a lot of counter spells in this deck, mostly to protect Xanathar. He doesn't have any protection himself, so if they try to hit him with some damage or they try to exile him, hopefully I can counter that, leave him on the field longer. Okay, that spell's not that great, so we won't counter it. And I'm still using the handout pet, or whatever that is, that little Quidditch-looking thing. I don't have any others, but I think most people, they just get rid of it, just to show that they are not a newbie anymore, but I'll keep it up for as long as possible. Okay, there I used an instant on my rats in order to give them indestructible, so they can stay out and then take down the other guy. Alright, we'll put out Taborax. I like that card for my black-red sacrifice deck. Every time one of my guys dies, he'll get a +1/+1, but I'm using him more here just as a flyer. Fate's Reversal. Take a creature card from the graveyard to the hand. That's fine. And Dungeon. I think that's the Dungeon of the Mad Monk. I've played a little bit against dungeons, and it never seems like that great. I've never seen anyone finish a dungeon either, so I don't know how good the mechanics are. It's fun, but yeah, I don't know about how good it is. Okay, we'll block with the rats again. They will die. Taborax will get a +1/+1 counter. And they will generate some tokens. Oh, there's Xanathar. So don't have quite the mana to put him out, so we'll just wait. And then I have that cost 6 blue spell. I got that to pull randomly. That's a rare card, but it can do lots of different stuff. It's pretty expensive for what it does one by one. But for all the different things it can do, I think it's worth putting into my deck. But it can counter spells, it can draw cards for me, it can return stuff to the owner's hand. So yeah, kind of versatile, maybe good at protecting Xanathar. Alright, another Fate's Reversal. And further into the dungeon. I played one game earlier that I didn't record, unfortunately, but I used Xanathar against a mono green deck. And then with Xanathar out, I was able to cast, what was it, Lovestruck Beast, a couple of them, plus the token, onto my own side, and then the other guy gave up. So that was pretty demoralizing. Okay, here I do have enough mana in order to cast Xanathar, but I want to also have enough mana out to counter any stuff that the opponent might use to take him down. So we'll wait. The opponent doesn't really have a scary board, so I figured I had the time to play that later. But yeah, depending on how careful you want to be, not the fastest card out there. Oh, Village Rites. Don't want them to draw cards, so we'll counter that with Negate. We'll use Art Deco card versus Art Deco card. Oh, and then they will negate my negate. Fine. So yeah, they're playing black and blue as well. But that's okay, because then they have one less negate that maybe they could use against my Xanathar, so I'm okay with that. Okay, now I have 7 mana. Still gonna wait. We'll foretell this counterspell, make it cheaper for next turn. And if I get a land next turn, I'll have enough for both Xanathar and a counterspell, so that might work out. Okay, another Yang-Ti Fangblade. That might be the same one from before that he grabbed with the spell. Don't feel like I need to counterspell that, so we'll just let it go. Oh, Duress. I definitely want to counter this. I don't want to reveal that I am using Xanathar quite yet, so we'll counter that. Okay, my turn. I see the opponent only has the 1 blue, so probably doesn't have a counterspell. Alright, so let's use Way Down. We'll get rid of the Yang-Ti guy. And then let's cast Xanathar. Yes. He doesn't do anything now. He doesn't do anything during the opponent's turn. But once it's my turn again, then we'll see why he's good. But basically, his text says, opponents can't cast spells on my turn, and then I can look at the top card of the opponent's deck at any time, and then I can cast it with whatever mana. The first time I used this, I was confused because I wasn't able to see that top card of the deck revealed. But what they do is that they show you like a phantom card in your hand, and I guess I just missed it somehow. Okay, here comes Xanathar. Alright, so I see the swamp on top of the other player's library. I like it when their top card is a land, because they have plenty of land now. They don't need any more, but if I could just kind of give it to them, that was fine. And then if they have a very kind of nice card or a powerful card, then I can cast it in order to take it, and then hopefully queue up a land for the next card on their next turn. That's what I did with the Lovestruck Beast on the mono green battle that I had. I just kept casting cards until the top card was a land. So yeah, that really slowed them down. Okay, I have another instant. It can give indestructible, I think it was. Yeah. So just in case they do some kind of removal on Xanathar, I can cast that instant and then protect him. Okay, let's block with my guys. Again, I have the indestructible instant, so just in case they have like a big buff, then I can cast that to save my guy, but we'll see what happens. Oh, Okay, I guess they didn't have anything, so take down a guy and we live. Okay, opponent has no cards in the hand, so now I'm feeling pretty safe with my Xanathar. Alright, we can look at their top card. It is the Mythic Rare Dark Dragon. Ebon Death, I think that's how you say that, so might as well, let's cast that. And then the next card is a land, so we'll just leave that there. And we won't attack, since Xanathar is not really for attacking. So there's your land, enjoy that. It's fun to be like giving permission, like which cards they can get. Okay, but they get to draw a card there. Oh, one thing that I would like to add to this deck is like copies. Make copies of Xanathar. So even if like one of them dies, I can still have access to his very, very powerful game text. But it has to be, he's a legendary creature, so if I make a copy, I have to make a copy that is that character, but not a legendary. I haven't been able to find any yet, or maybe I just don't have any. But I'll keep an eye out for those. Okay, let's block the Death Touch guy and then give Indestructible in order to take him down. Okay, we can grab their Mire Triton. Is that what that is? Yeah. Well, Death Touch fits in perfectly with my deck. And let's look at their next card. 1/1 Flying Lifelink with a kicker. No, I'm not dying to cast that card, so we'll just attack with his Dracolick and my big guy. Okay, no other abilities outside of Flash. So that's kind of a, not an awesome creature. I wouldn't use a mythic rare wild card for that. Okay, they will cast their guy. And why not? I got the spell, I got the mana, let's counter that. Alright, my turn again. I see they have a land, so we'll just leave it. We'll attack. Oh, guess we won't attack. Okay, so that was an early showing of my Xanathar blue-black deck. I was pretty happy with how that turned out, and yeah, happy to pull that second get so that I can use the deck a little bit more easily in Standard. Alright, thanks for watching, and we'll see you again. Take care.